Hey guys, What If here, and welcome back to World of Outlaws Dirt Racing Championship Mode for race 5 of 14. We are pretty close to the halfway point. Not exactly, but we're going to Kokomo. So, yeah. Point situation, we got a 4-point lead, so basically if Child wins and I get second, we're tied. But if he ends up getting second and I end up getting fourth, we'll be tied, so it's still pretty close. Carson in third is lurking, so that's terrifying. But did some practicing. I don't know what to expect. I feel like I know what to expect, but then the race happens and everything falls apart in some way or another, or it just doesn't go out as perfectly. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but settings as usual. This is what we're going to go with. Nothing's really going to change here, but just showing this just for the sake of consistency and disparity. I don't know if that makes any sense, but what makes a lot of sense and what is awesome is my tier 2 Patreon people as well as my YouTube members for one more channel. Again, really appreciate what you guys do, and it's always awesome, and it's kick-ass, so thank you. And with that, we'll just jump straight into qualifying here. Off the last corner, it seems like the bottom lane works here pretty well, and that's not going to be a pole, but fourth, I'll take it. Yeah, there's a lot to digest. I just had to focus for that, just to start all right. So, yeah, I think we're about a 10th off the pole. And from what I've practiced, believe it or not, the inside line kind of works pretty good here. I don't know why. I think the outside line works about just as good. Maybe it's slightly slower, but not too much of a difference. I think I just feel better using the bottom. So, that's what we're going to go with. So, top 4 advance to the A main, and based on the trends, we're starting first, so that's interesting, but I'm almost expecting to finish second, because that just happens a lot, and I didn't take the corner as good. And Sides, that's an interesting last name. That's kind of cool. If that's a real person, that's a badass last name. We were just having a very adorable battle here, just swapping the lead left and right, and I'd like to say we'll be good, but I keep messing up the corner. Okay, we're good. I'm just gonna shut up and focus. Oh, hello. Didn't see him there. I think I'm kind of wimping it out in the corner just a little bit. I probably can get in there a little bit more consistently, or just a little bit better, so I don't scrub off as much speed. But there might be a bit of fear in me, which is not a good thing. Oh boy, downy shots, high, okay, that works. Yeah, so, gotta be a little bit careful with that. But yeah, doing that kind of line, for whatever the reason, just get a good run off the corner from it. And I'm doing a really terrible job of trying to display just how good I could get around there. But if you saw my qualifying time, then yeah, I can definitely do it. Yeah, white flag time. It looks like we're going to make it into the qualifying, which is something I don't ever really do except for last race. That was a terrible last corner, but we'll still get the dub. We're fine. So we won something. First time since Texas. But starting fourth in dash, and I'm a little scared. That's usually when the AI are, we're going up against the top 8 fastest, so I'm a little scared. We're going to be starting 4th, I think. It's running outside, so I don't know how that's going to be. I guess we'll figure it out together. But yeah. I really don't want to be on the outside. If I can get to the... Oh, yeah, we actually did get to the bottom. And I can't clear Mr. Side of Fries. Actually, we are going to be able to do it. Oh, that was really straightforward. Alright, well, we'll take 3rd and try to catch Swindell, maybe. But the most important thing is we're ahead of all of our championship competitors of Child and Carson. So even if we get 3rd in this, we're already starting better off than those other 2. So that's really good. White flag for the qualifying dash. It looks like we're going to start 3rd, which is really good because we'll be on the inside line. And if we're doing this good in the qualifiers, then we might be really good for race trim. I'll happily take that. That was really solid. So I think Carson's right behind me, I think. Does it show the finishing results for this? Yes, it does. Okay, yeah. So Child's right there in 5th, and Carson's 10th. So we got a good buffer, and we're on the inside line, which is really good. We'll have the national anthem guy take it away. Always a wonderful little sequence there. Though, looking at the editing in the last video, the national anthem, like, it didn't finish, and then this part came up, like, it was weird. I don't know how to explain it. But if you watch the last video, you know what I'm just saying. But, yeah. So, it's perfect that we're starting 3rd. And we actually got a kind of a decent launch on the start. Just don't want to get hit by anyone, but that's probably going to be inevitable. Cleared Child there. We actually cleared Swindell. Didn't really plan that. Oh, Brad Sweet got the lead. That was certainly sweet indeed. I'm funny. Oh, that was a lot of really close tire contact. But this is 40 laps, which is actually 10 laps more than what the quick races was showing. So again, championship mode is showing different stuff for the laps versus the quick race. So I was not mentally prepared for it to be 40 laps. So I'm a little terrified. But so far, so good. We're hanging on to 2nd. Actually, we took the lead, but he's going to cross me over. Maybe this is time where I start using the high lane and try to get that good, juicy run off the corner. Kind of like that. And once we start building that momentum up on the high side, we should be able to kind of fully clear him. He tried. He really tried, and I just hit the wall. And there goes all my momentum and speed. Okay, we're good. We built a little gap on him. Now we just got to keep hitting our marks and try to put a gap on him. There's already some just casual death in the back there from one random guy. I guess no harm, no foul because no other cars got involved. So far we're still hanging on the lead. I'm just going to shut up again and just focus. Oh, that's okay. I'm kind of... I just really expect... There was no way that was going to go green the whole way. There's cars all over the place. I don't know where the wreck occurred, but... I don't know, maybe it's a fun flag. Though World of Outlaws doesn't have that, so I doubt that's the case. That was a terrible first corner, and we just gave up the lead. But I could use the high side. Oh, that's some major contact. That might be a yellow, because I just absolutely cucked that poor number 5 car that literally did nothing wrong. And I just drove myself into the outside wall, and the frames are dipping, so, no, he's right there behind me. Oh, there was some more carnage back there, I think. I don't know. The poor game is really chugging now. I don't know why exactly. I can just feel it going at like 25 frames. Something's clearly... That's not the game. Well, that's not the capture. That is just the game. But well, Sammy Swindell's leading, which... I mean, he is about the next best in the World of Outlaws anymore, next to Steve Kinzer, but he's retired, so... Look at me know stuff. Oh my god. It's like as if I didn't Wikipedia shit. Maybe that's like just common knowledge. I have like a 3% knowledge of the sport, and that's like 2 of those percents was just right there. And also, we are losing the lead. I mean, we've lost this race so far. This is pretty embarrassing. He is almost 2 seconds in front of me, so I'm gonna shut up and try to reel him back in. Wow. I saw that in the corner of my eye. There was like some massive flippage. As far as me catching Swindell, I mean, we gained a couple of tenths. I can see him. There's a lot of lap cars though, so it's kind of good that I can use the bottom because I'm afraid to really use the high side, so maybe that's why I'm good here. This is like bringing out like the NASCAR instincts to me, just using the inside line for the... I don't know. Something's clearly clicking. And Swindell just got held up in lap traffic big time. So we're going to be able to close in even more. And luckily all these people are giving me like reasonable amount of room. Oh, we're there. Oh, lap traffic's going to save the day. There's some more death in the field. I clipped that tire barely. It actually did give me a lot of damage. So I don't know if that all came from that or what, but don't make tire contact. Just I wasn't trying to do that. I really wasn't. And that's really unfortunate because that just cost us a lot of time and a lot of... We were about to get the lead there, and I just threw it all away. And I don't know who's in third, so I don't... Oh, stop. Fuck, I flipped my bitch ass. Oh, we're still first somehow. What the... What? Oh, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Alright, we just blew everything out the window. And that's a yellow. It's just everything about that sucked. Everything, I mean, it was just the worst case scenario. And it was really unfortunate. And now we got a crap ton of damage to the car. And I did a terrible job on the first lap, first corner. Again, for whatever reason, I cannot nail that down properly. And now the 5 car is leading, so I don't even know. I don't know. Alright, well, I don't know if I can even get back up there. I don't think it's enough laps. But this is about as picture perfect of how to throw away a race as you could possibly do it right there. I mean, that was pretty textbook. I might have a different winner though. I mean, I'm getting myself up to third. Not enough laps, I don't think, to really do anything though, which is unfortunate. And yeah, I just did a terrible job in that corner. White flag is going to be coming out. And yeah, we kind of just... Yeah, we had the race. We had every chance to win it, and we just threw it out the window. That's another different winner, and that's going to be another solid points finish. I could have had that win so freaking easily. God, that tire contact. I punched my throat doing that. But that's not the game's fault. That's just me being dumb. So I don't want to get it twisted. I done goofed, and I just didn't maximize my performance as I should have. So how did that incident occur? Yeah, I just went in that corner way too deep. Lap traffic was holding him up. And we made wheel contact. And somehow I still kept the lead, but then I flipped, sort of. And kept going, and then yeah, just one thing after another. And it kept just bouncing me around. And then the yellow came out, which kind of saved me. So that's just, I don't know, really unfortunate. That's a lot of cars wide right there, it looked like. But yeah, we definitely had that race won. I just screwed that up so much. I don't know if any other races in the schedule are going to be that easy. Or as easy as that. Like, that was such an easy dub, and we just threw it out the window, which is really depressing. But, I mean, we gained points on everyone that were battling, so that's good. And I think that's another different winner, like I was saying. So, this season's becoming like the 2022 NASCAR season with how many different winners we're getting. That's nuts. We'll take a quick look at the finishing results. Honestly, that is kind of poetic that the 5 car won, because I think I absolutely boned him really earlier on in the race, so it kind of worked out for him. If anyone that deserved to probably win, it would have been him. Kane got 4th, so that's nice. Let's see. Sheldon Hodgenschau got 9th, and then 41 of Carson got 11th. So yeah, we're going to gain a lot of points on those two alone. Poor Sammy Swindell, if he actually finished good one of those earlier races in the year, he probably would be a championship threat, but he has completely choked this championship out of the way so far. Okay, he's up to 3rd. We got 18 points on him, so that's actually pretty good. Actually, 16 points. Oh my god. Okay, now we got a point gap. Let's try not to throw that away, because that is, in this series, 16 points. That's about 8 spots on track, or maybe 6 spots on track. It's a good bit, so we're looking alright so far. After Kokomo, it is Las Vegas Dirt Track. I don't think I've actually raced here before yet, so I have to do a little bit of practicing off camera, get a feel for it, and all that stuff. So I have no idea how that's going to be, but it's going to be like any other races. It's going to have the same level of stress. But yeah, I was really worried about what to talk about when I got that lead early on, but clearly some wild stuff happened in the race that kind of spiced it up some, because I was getting I was almost thinking bonus race time was going to be a possibility, but the game had a yellow in mind that inadvertently kind of destroyed me. But we are just kind of killing them with consistency so far with a win. Yeah, so far there's no multiple winners. So will that trend continue at Vegas? Who knows? I guess that's it. But for now, we'll wrap up today's episode. Big shout out to my Tier 3 Patreon supporters: Dan Reynolds, Kamikazegames, Dave Furnish, Champ 15, NASCARwebsite.org, Billy Carey, Golf Game 100, EmilioBebzer, Mexican League 1986, Mark Harman, and Akbarfan 5556 for support. Again, really appreciate what you guys do for the channel every single month. It does mean a lot. Always goes a long ways. So thank you so much for doing what you guys do every every month, day and week, etc. It's really, really awesome. That'll do it for me. I'll see you all next episode. I'm really amazed how well this series has kind of gone on so far, and just I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the comments that I've been getting, just explaining to me about just dirt racing stuff. It's really cool to read them, and you've been gentle with me. You haven't just shredded me apart. You've welcomed me with open arms on some stuff, and I really very much appreciate it. Please keep that going, and hopefully you're enjoying this stuff as well. There's going to be definitely a career mode of this, so be on the lookout for that. It's probably already up at the time you're already seeing this, so yeah, it's all thanks to you guys, because without that, I mean, without just the massive amount of support, I don't think I would have done a career mode. I didn't know if there was going to be enough of demand, but it seems like there is, so it's all thanks to you guys early, so thank you so much for supporting this game and the series and everything, and I had no idea it was going to be like this with the channel, so thank you. Hopefully it continues, so either way, that'll do it for me. I'll see you on next episode. See you all later, and as always, have a good day, everyone.